truly a world event. And so it is such a privilege for us to start the first press conference in the home of the champion here in Manila in the Philippines, and to end this tour in the home of the challenger from Mexico in Mexico City on Thursday. And in between, we will have stops in New York and in Los Angeles. This event will be a credit to boxing and will be eagerly followed by all sports fans. The MGM Grand, where the fight will be held, has 16,000 seats available for sale. As of this morning, less than 50 tickets remain. Everything else has been sold. But we will have coming in to Las Vegas an additional 20,000 people who will watch the fight on big screen television. Now people say, well, why don't they just stay home and watch it at home? Well, if they come into Las Vegas, in addition to watching it on closed circuit, they can gain a free admission to the weigh-in, and they are around all the great excitement. Fights at the MGM, but Manny stays at Mandalay Bay Hotel, which is part of the same ownership. And it's amazing. The week of the fight, Mandalay Bay becomes Little Manila. Everybody in the hotel, I don't think they can get in otherwise, is Filipino. Everybody, whether it's Filipinos who come from over here or those who live in the United States, Mandalay Bay becomes a Filipino oasis. And we're looking forward to that week of the fight. We're looking forward to November 12th. I know you're looking forward to meeting the two participants, and so I will hand this back to our Master of Ceremonies, and we'll bring on the two great fighters, Congressman Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez. Thank you very much.
8-time world champion and current WBO welterweight champion of the world, ang pambansang kamao ng Pilipinas, Manny Pacquiao! Get your questions. Maybe we can invite our fighters to say some opening words first. Congressman Manny, can you say a few words first?
Good morning.
Pakibukas yung mic ng Congressman.
Sir, atras pa kayo.
Good morning sa lahat.
Ito lang, sir.
Thank you.
Ayos. Good morning. Senyor, por favor.
Good morning, everybody, and I want to thank the support for all the media. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Salamat din sa inyo. Thank you. Sir, would you like to say a few words to start?
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming. And I'm very happy to be here in the Philippines. You're a great host.
Gracias. Palakpakan naman natin mga bisin. Anthony, may tanong ba dyan?
We got a question right now here from Dan Rex from Philboxing Network. Go ahead, please.
Can you open the mics on the floor, please?
Yeah. I have a question for Manny. Manny, first of all, I'm Dan Rex. I'm a WBO ring official and a writer for Philboxing. My question is, when the second fight was replayed a while ago, there was a part of the video wherein the last part of the scorecards of the third judge was read, and you were about to go to Juan Manuel Marquez and shake his hand. And then that was the time that the ring announcer said, and then you Ballroom, WBC Super Featherweight Champion. Then you suddenly celebrated. Some, if not all of the people, observers, thought that at that time you were already congratulating Juan Manuel Marquez and accepting defeat, and suddenly you were shocked that you won. But right now, this is the perfect time that you will clear the issue on this.
No, after that round, the last round, I'm not congratulating him. I'm just shaking his hand. That's what I'm doing after, usually after the fight.
Correct. That's why I'm asking that purposely because I'm a WBO ring official and I want to respect the decision. Thank you.
Thank you, attorney. And
Thank you.
Anthony,
Ted,
anybody
you
else
wanna
raising his hand there? Yes, please. Hi, Ted.
Hello, Seth. How are you? Okay, I have a question for Juan Manuel. When you went up in weight to fight Mayweather, it was not a good result. You had a lot of trouble. Why should this time be different? Can you convince us that you'll have a better performance this time at a higher weight?
Yes, I said the boxing is styles. My weather is a difficult style. He don't like to fight. If the people want to watch a great fight, he need to fight us in the ring. My weather don't want to fight, don't like to fight, and in this fight I think the difference is the weight, because he don't give the weight. And he don't like to fight. My weather, he don't like to fight. He's very defense, and he don't want to fight. And I want to fight. And in this fight, November 12th, Manny and me, everybody watching two warriors on the ring. Is the difference?
Ted, follow up? Yep.
Is this the same Manny Pacquiao that you fought in the past, or from what you've seen in his recent fights, is this a different fighter?
Yeah, no, I think this is a different fight. The tour is a different fight because he changed because he working with the two hands. He used the right hand too, and I take care of myself on the ring for two hands. He changed in his style. He's more speed. I need to take care of myself very well.
Okay, thanks, Ted. Anybody else?
Yeah, we'll give the mic over here first. Sir?
Yeah, yes.
Carlos Aguilar from TV Azteca, Mexico. Juan Manuel, what do you expect about Manny Pacquiao in this fight?
I expect the best Manny Pacquiao for this fight. I prepare myself very hard for this fight. I'm looking for I train very hard for looking for the victory. I want to win.
And for Manny Pacquiao, 3 years ago after the second fight, what do you think about Juan Manuel Marquez? It's not a young man, but he's a hard boxer. He trains so hard. What do you expect about Juan Manuel now?
Also his last fight against I forgot the name of this opponent, but he showed his best there in that fight. He knocked him out, the guy in the first round. So he's still a good fighter and strong, even he's 37 years old.
Thank you. Where are
Okay, we
you
got
going?
Mr. Garcia
Where are you
here.
going, Anthony? Yep, sir. Yes.
Yes, buenas tardes to everybody. ¿Te acuerdas? To me, Marquez, we met in McAllen, Texas, before the Jim Briggs Jaka fight. Remember? Okay, my question now is addressed to Juan Manuel Marquez. In case you want to fight against Pacquiao on November 13, Manila time, do you have any plan to fight the winner of the Mayweather-Ortiz on September 18? In case you want to fight against Pacquiao, do you have any plan to fight Mayweather again or Ortiz?
I don't know what happened to November 12th. I think, and I say in my mind, in my body, I need to prepare myself very hard. But if I will win the fight, I sign the rematch. I don't know what happened, but first of all, November 12th.
Thank you. We now have Claire.
Yeah, I mean, Juan Manuel not looking farther than that. Yes, please.
Hello, everybody. I have a special request for Juan Manuel Marquez.
Yes.
If he would give me the privilege to sign this painting with Manny and himself.
You have the painting?
I have it here.
You come here.
Yeah. But I promise him next
This
time.
is the first and the last request, huh? Because this will just sunod-sunod na ito eh.
Yes.
Yeah, come here. I hope you have some ball pen or some pen.
I just would like to address this question first to Manny Pacquiao. It's most probably the first time that a lot of us have seen on television Manny Pacquiao being interviewed, and he actually made a comment that in Tagalog says, "Papakain ko lahat ng sinabi niya sa akin. I'll make him eat his words." That's what Manny Pacquiao said. This is a different Manny Pacquiao that we're seeing. What kind of Manny Pacquiao are we expecting for this fight? Si Manny Pacquiao ba is getting annoyed, irritated already that he has to go through another Marquez fight?
Say yourself.
I'm not disappointed or angry to Marquez, but it's kind of different this fight compared to the previous fight that I had, and I think it's gonna be a good fight because Marquez is declaring that he won the fight, the last two fights, and of course I won't let that happen, and I have to train hard for this fight and to give my best and to give a good show.
May follow up the bench?
Yeah, for Mr. Ballroom, just would like to ask his opinion about this whole thing. That actually, basically, it all came from the foreign press that they want to see another Pacquiao-Marquez fight. And how would you attribute this? And most probably, the result of which was actually they were disappointed with the Pacquiao fights prior to this one. Like for instance, they don't think the Joshua Clottey fight should have happened, even the Antonio Margarito. So there was no choice but just to agree with the foreign press. Manny Pacquiao has to fight Juan Manuel Marquez again.
Well, boxing is a sport, but it's also a business. And our plan was to put Manny in fights, so we kept increasing the pay-per-view revenue, the number of homes, the excitement. And now, yes, this fight was delayed. Yes, maybe Juan Manuel Marquez was a better opponent for Manny than Tony Margarito or Joshua Clottey. But, with the help of God, things happen for a reason. And now we are confident that this fight will approach 2 million homes. And so the fighters will therefore share in a much bigger pot of money than they would have if they had fought earlier on. So all things happen for a reason. And I'm just delighted that this fight is happening now.
Go ahead, please.
Nick Yonko. Yeah.
Manila Bulletin. For Senor Marquez, as soon as the fight was announced, it was also reported that you are an 8-1 underdog. Were you insulted when you learned that Pacquiao was an 8-1 favorite?
I don't care. I don't think in the bets. I need to prepare myself very hard for this fight, and the bets is not important for me. The bets is the people think Manny Pacquiao won the fight. A lot of people think I win the fight. I don't know what happened for November 12th, but I need to prepare very hard for this fight, and I don't care for me.
Thank you.
What Fernando has told me is that his friends are coming into Las Vegas with suitcases filled with money, and they're going to be betting on Juan Manuel Marquez, and that's going to change the odds considerably.
Okay. Eddie?
Good afternoon. This is Eddie Linea. I don't know what paper I'm presenting, but this question is addressed to Mr. Marquez. Mr. Marquez, you are known to be a counter-puncher. In fact, the first two fights, you concentrated on counter-punching, and you never came nearer to downing or sending Manny Pacquiao to the canvas. Now, the past 2 weeks, you have been quoted in the newspapers and in the website that to win, you have to knock out Manny Pacquiao. Would that mean that you will be changing your tactics now? I mean, you will be coming smoking right on the first bell?
Translation going on.
Yes, I think for to win maybe because the two fights the judges give a controversial decision. A lot of people think this, but I use my style. And this fight I need condition. I need everything because this fight is in a different way. I need to work very hard my speed, in my strength. It's a tough fight for me. It's a tough fight for me, but this kind of challenge I like. I like this kind of challenge.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Manny. For the past 3 years, Marquez is going around the entire world, the entire universe, saying that, nanalo siya ng 2 laban at dinaya siya. May epekto ba sa'yo ngayon to? Alam namin na ikaw ay masyadong humble, hindi ka nagpipredict, but this time, siguro, naiinsulto tayo, mga Pilipino, na dinaya siya. Meron bang epekto ito sa laban mo susunod?
Wala naman. Kailangan lang natin na pagbutihan yung ensayo natin. Hindi naman tayo galit sa kanya. Para sa akin, itong laban na to is napaka-importante rin dahil sa karangalan sa ating bansa. Although, parang nakakasawa na rin na 3 beses maglalaban. Pero kailangan kong i-prove talaga na kailangan matanggap ng bawat isa kung sinong panalo o sinong talo. So, this fight is very important kasi ito ang magdadala. Yung parang ito ang sagot sa mga katanungan kung anong may mga katanungan sa isipan ng bawat isa.